Hey everyone, my name is Hannah and this is my channel about cross stitching. And if you are new, welcome, and if you are coming back, thank you so much. It's good to see you again, or talk to you again, because I guess I can't really see you. So I have a little stack of things I've been working on, not a ton, but I made some decent progress on some stuff. So I'm trying to think here how I don't plan these very well. I just kind of turn my camera on and I start talking. My house smells amazing right now. I just made some like breakfast bars, but they're with banana and blueberries. And then I have like a simmer pot going with some older oranges that I had, and some cinnamon and a few other spices, and it smells so good. It smells kind of almost fall-y, maybe? I don't know. It smells good. I got a haircut, so my hair is a little bit shorter. Yay. I wanted to go even shorter, but my husband was like, yeah, maybe not. So I agreed for this time around to not go any shorter. But things have been pretty chill around here. Not a lot going on. I am super excited because tomorrow, so starting today, there's a challenge group on Facebook called 24 hours of, what is it, 24 hours of cross stitch? Something like that. And 4 times a year, they host a challenge where you try to stitch for 24 hours in the weekend, so Friday through Sunday. Now, some people will just go for a full 24 hours, and then there's people who just try to get it over the weekend. I will be trying to get it over the weekend. So me and my husband, I asked my husband if I could just have the day, go downstairs and just stitch all day. So that is my plan. I am going to go downstairs and I am going to stitch for literally as long as I can. You know, provided my fingers don't fall off, start bleeding, you know, from stitching for so long. And I do not think I will get 24 hours in, but I am going to do my best, and I am so excited. I so desperately need this. It's gonna be just a little break, you know. I'm not gonna have to worry about household stuff. I'm not gonna have to worry about the kid. That's all his problem. I have a frozen mac and cheese down in the freezer downstairs from Costco. He's gonna pop that in the oven. I'm not popping that in the oven, he is. I'll come up and eat it, but he can throw it in the oven, right? And I'm just gonna enjoy my day and not worry about anything. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun and hopefully very productive. I am going to work on, I have my 2 main projects, but I do think I will probably get bored of the one, because so one of the things I'm going to work on is the parrot, which I will be showing later. I have to do some math to figure out how many stitches I need to stitch to make it so that for the rest of the month I only have 200 stitches every other day. I'm very close, so I'm hoping it'll only be 300-400 stitches maybe, so we'll see. Parrot will have a page finish. I will have both my WIPGO numbers marked off this month. I will, because my parrot is super close. You'll see that when I show you, and especially if I work on it a little extra tomorrow. See, I think I work on him tonight too. And Captain Claw, I need 2 more days on, or 2 more nap times on. And with those 2 naps, I also should have a page finish by the end of the month. So I am super excited about that, you guys. 2 page finishes on my hates, like, oh. And I've been doing the 100 days challenge from, it's a, what is it, Stitch Talk? It's a Heaven and Earth Designs group, or a challenge group, and starting on January 1st, I'm sorry, my eye itches, you have to stitch for 15 minutes or 100 stitches every single day for 100 days. So I'm alternating between those 2 projects, and I have not missed a day. If you miss a day, you're out. I think last time I did it, last year, I only made 20 some days. So here's to hoping that I make the 100. Fingers crossed. Even on a day where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I threw in my 15 minutes. Stayed in the challenge. I stayed in. I am like, God, 100 days. That would be so nice. Like, oh my God. Like, I would have so much progress on both of those. Oh, all right. So I don't normally do this, but I really want to start, is start doing shout outs. So I'm going to try and do 3 shout outs each week. And today's shout outs are for the Dizzy Stitcher. He is, I'm not 100% sure where he's from. I actually just started watching him. I think I only watched, I don't know, 3 or 4 of his videos so far. But he does amazing Heaven and Earth designs and other full coverage pieces. There's one he's working on. Oh my God, it is stunning. I love it. So go check him out if you don't already. Then there's Alara, and she does just all kinds of stuff, but a lot of Heaven and Earth as well. Honestly, if you have been on Flosstube for a little bit, like, she is getting a ton of shout outs right now, so you've probably heard of her. But if you haven't gone and watched her yet, do it. She is awesome. And then the Stitching Kiwi. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody shout her out, but she is so sweet. So she's from New Zealand, and she's been working on she's been working on a couple of wolf projects, and they're very nice. She does a really good job, and she does a lot of she's been doing a lot of unboxings, which are really fun too. She did, I didn't get a chance to watch them because I mean there was so much going on in December, but she did do a Yule box unboxing, so she does a few things like that. I know she's got a few subscriptions and all that. I will be getting a subscription box, which I'll talk about in a second. So the Stitching Kiwi, I will link all of them down below. Go watch them. They're awesome. And then, oh, subscription box. So I'm drinking tea again. Also from a tea box. So I get a tea subscription box, Sips by. Love it. And this is like Charities, I think is the name, or the brand, or the company name. I forget what flavor it is, but it's pretty good. Love my Sips by boxes. Anywho's, I am getting a subscription box. I actually ordered it back in October from Stitchy Box. Michelle Bendy and a few other people have also done unboxings. I think the Stitching Kiwi actually did an unboxing for a winter like Arctic box. It was super cute. So I ordered a box back in October, and it was supposed to ship out end of December, but there were some delays. It still hasn't shipped yet. She said the website says late January. So I'm very excited. It's a dinosaur themed box, and I'm so excited. I love dinosaurs. Like, I keep thinking I need to stitch something dinosaurs, and I know that there's like a stitch along, but like it really wasn't to my taste. So there's a hate. I'm thinking about maybe doing that, or I forget who the designer is, but there's a designer on Etsy that if you watch NBC Stitcher, he's done 1 or 2 of theirs, and they have a Jurassic Park one, and I'm kind of thinking about starting that at some point this year. All right, now let's get into what I have been working on this week. So I was working on this today. This is the Serial Sal by Fourth Circle Studio. I haven't gotten a ton done on this one. Sorry for the glare. I just started working on it a little bit more today, but I finished off the top shoe and I'm working on the footprint. I really want to get this done either today or as part of my stitching tomorrow because the next part comes out on Sunday. So my goal is to have all the updated parts or all the like releases done by the end of the month. And then there's, after Sunday, there's only 3 more releases. So there's 2 in February and then 1 in March. So I'm very excited that I'm actually like not super far behind on this. I'm actually not behind at all, as long as I finish that box by, you know, whenever. All right, and then one of my goals, oops, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still getting used to this iPad, not iPad, Samsung thingy, Samsung Light. Sorry for the crinkling. I think this is the only project in a plastic bag. So my son is down for his nap, but he has there's like a piano next to his crib and a camper that like sings. And when he's not ready to take a nap, he sits and he plays the piano or pushes the button on the motorhome or camper, whatever. So this is this one. It's Sleigh Bells Ring and it's by I think it's Maria Diaz. Yeah. And it is from Cross-Stitcher, January 2019. I am using this pattern from Redley, or I have the app Redley, so I can get like all the back issues of Cross-Stitcher and the cross-stitching magazines. So I am working on, or I was working on Dasher, and I completed Dasher. Isn't he cute? So I did have to sub out that darker brown color because I didn't have the called for, and yeah, I'm very happy with it. It looks really cute. Now this here, there is like 3 colors, I think. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 colors just in this like little section. So he was actually a little more tedious than I thought he'd be. But yeah, very happy. My goal is to do another one in February. I'll have to see. February is pretty busy for me so far. I'm a little nervous about my whip goes because I'm like, oh my god, if she calls like anything for my top row, oh my god, I'm screwed. Because everything on my top row is do a page. If I have to do a page of Captain Claw in February, oh boy. On top of like all my other like goals. Yeah, so we will see. Here's to hoping for the best. So then I am not doing this in the order that I worked on them. I'm just grabbing from my pile here. So 24 Hours of Cross Stitch also has a January acrostic. I know they have a printout. I did not print out the printout. I just wrote it down in my little notebook. And for one of them, I wanted to work on this. Now, I did take some before and afters, so I will post them somewhere. I think I'm just going to be doing the split screen. I think I like that best. Anywho's, this is Stamp of Approval. So I use this for the letter A and Find Your Calm. And what I am doing with this is I am going to be stitching all 4 of them on one piece and probably framing them together. And this is from Flosstube, July of 21. And I made pretty good progress on this, as you will hopefully see if I remember to insert the pictures. And I am working on the butterfly. And that's what I got. Oh. I'm just doing this on a navy blue Aida from, I think, Joann's. And the needle minder is a button, and I had my husband just grind off the back, and I put a magnet on it. I have no real plans for this. I will probably just pull it out, you know, as I can fit it in. I did enjoy stitching on it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to pulling this one out again at some point. Like, hopefully that's not the only time you see it this year. Because, like I said, I do enjoy working on it. Okay. And then I did actually pull up a image of, so the top two blurred out bits are available is a sun and moon, I think. Yeah, I think it's a sun and moon. I know for sure the bottom one's a moon. But anywho, this is the Tiny Modernist Zodiac Stitch Along. She started this last year, and the last part did come out in January. I am nowhere near done, but I did meet my goal today, actually, of finishing off Aries. And on Sunday, I was actually feeling like doing some, I should have a before picture so you can actually see how much I got done. I felt like doing some like of the gold stuff, and so I got some of that done too. So I came in and I filled in this, I did that bit, and I filled in this on top of finishing off Aries. So I had already started part of Aries, so now I just finished it off. There is back stitching and all of these, so it's gonna have like the sign's name, the symbol and all that. I'm gonna go back and fill that in later. So yeah. And this is on a 18 count Royal Xmas Blue. I do not know the dyer. I got it at Stitchville though. So, because I didn't want dark blue. So I really like this blue for it. And so next month I will be starting, I'm gonna go down here and I'm going to do Leo. And I am very excited for Leo because that is my sun sign. So I am excited to do that. I'm excited for Leo and Taurus, and I'm kind of excited that they're my next two because, like I said, Leo is my son Merlin's sign, and Taurus is my husband. So yeah, one last look. I love this. The colors are so pretty. Like, she did an amazing job. Cheryl did. Cheryl Tiny Water. She did an amazing job on the colors for this. And there's not a lot of colors. Like, I love that about her stitch alongs is, and really I find that with most of her patterns in general, like, she doesn't add a ton of colors. She adds just enough to like make her designs really pop, and I love that. It's also nice when you don't want to, you know, buy 30 colors for a pattern. Oh, darn it. I don't have a picture for this, but guess what? It's a Tiny Modernist, and I am on her website, so it'll be really easy to find. I'm not 100% sure though where this one would be. So you're gonna have to just bear with me as I do a quick little maybe it's still under here. it was released last year, so it is a newer, I think it was released last year. Yeah, it was. So I worked on the moon phase bell pull. This was also part of my 24-hour acrostic. I was actually able to use that, the reindeer, this, and one other project I have. So next week is going to be all about working on finishing off the acrostic. So this is on, it's either a 16 or 18 count Ada. I dyed in, I think I just used a few different blues. Like, the color is definitely not true. It's definitely like darker and more blue in person. So anyways, I came in and I did a few of these stars. I did this, and then I worked on the border just a little bit. I just put a nap time into it, but you know, still give it a little progress. I think when I'm able, this is probably going to be the design I focus on for her, because I know I have, oh, but then I just remembered I have the moth one too. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because oh, that's, and I have a cat, like, oh, I have this one going too, and oh my god, it's so pretty. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I do have a like focus one, like 6 naps. No, I think it was only 3 naps, regardless, something like that, on a tiny modernist project. Alrighty, let me save that one for later. So then I worked on my dimensions kit this last Friday. I worked on it Friday, I think Saturday. I don't think I worked on it Sunday. No, I don't think I worked on it Sunday. This is Aurora Cabin by Dimensions Gold Collection. And I did, oh, here's that hoop. I mean, this still needs to come out at least one more time. But here's where I'm at. So I got a good bit of progress in there. I'm a little mad at myself though. And you might, let's see. So my stitches over here are going the wrong way. So that's cool. I'm not frogging it. I don't hate it. And I mean, nobody I know is actually gonna notice. Like, nobody I know are stitchers. So when I finish this and I hang it up, no one's gonna know. So I'm not gonna worry about it. The only people who would know are you guys. And I feel like I have to hold it up really close for you to even notice. So, because what I ended up doing is the first leg of my cross goes this way. So, to the left. Yeah, it goes to the left. And then the top goes to the right. So what I ended up doing was I started it, you know, how I would start a stitch, not, you know, the way I'd finish a stitch, which is what I should have done, so that, you know, it matches the X, like the full size, their full X's, but whatever. I'm a little annoyed with myself that I totally missed that. And I was like, I don't know. I was so far into it before I even noticed you guys. I was just like, oh my gosh. And when I did notice, I was like, fuck. Word I shouldn't say. So, yeah. Well, like I said, nobody's gonna notice. Unless, like, somebody in my family happens to watch the Flosstube and I ever finish this, and then they come over and look at it and are like, you did this wrong. I'm like, how the fuck Did you know? So, whatever. I'm not mad. I'm more amused that I like missed it. But I'm enjoying working on it. I want to try and pull that out I think two more. No. Wait, do I need to pull it out? Because I needed it for my acrostic. You know what? I don't think I need to pull it out. No, because I was going to do it for two of them, but then I decided to work on another project for it. Yeah, so probably not. So that may actually get put away for a minute. See what next month's acrostic brings. Alright. If I can pull it out at least once a month, that'd be nice. Just so it doesn't, like, languish. Next, we have one of my favorites, Captain Claw. Artwork by Jeff Haney from Heaven and Earth Designs. And I am doing this for my husband. I've said this before, but I asked my husband to pick a mini Heaven and Earth design. I need a stitch for him. And this is what he chose. So... So the bottom of the page is about here. So I'm actually, like here it does go all the way down, but it's actually about 2 rows from the bottom. So yeah, I can totally finish this up. Well, hi Rin. I can do it. No doubt about it. So I am pumped. Like, oh, 1 page down. And then because I do have a full page on my WhipGo, that'll for sure be 2 pages. I think I need, let's see here. My goal is to be about halfway by the end of the year. So if I look at the pages here on Pattern Keeper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to do probably about 5.5 pages this year. If I get more done, amazing. But my minimum, I think, needs to be 5.5. But I would love to, like, finish it, like, more mid-next year, so... Honestly, I'd like a lot more than that. So as long as after the 100 days of Hade, you know, I'm not like completely sick of it, I will probably just try to keep alternating between this and Parrot. Yes, I want to start another Hade at some point here, but I also want to make sure that this and Parrot get the most love, being they are my, you know, top. They were my first 2. All right. So... this is the one I plan on working on tomorrow, because I don't know, I mean, I probably would pull it out later this summer, but I think my next, I know for sure I have February and March, like, goals planned out already, based on, like, what I want to get done this year. I do really want to finish this year, so we'll see. This is from Cross Stitch for the Earth by Emma Congdon, and I just call this Seasons. My goal is to work on this for as long as I possibly can tomorrow. I did work on it this week though, which is why I'm showing it to you now. So I did work a little bit over here in fall. So tomorrow my plan is to work more in fall and maybe scoot on over to winter. I would love, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'd love to sit here and be like, I would like to finish winter by the end of February. It's not happening, all right? No, I suppose I can show you the whole thing a little bit better. So I got part of spring done. Actually, I got most of spring done. And then I just counted over to fall and totally skipped summer. So yeah, I don't know, maybe April this will come out. I don't know. I'll just pluck away at it. Like I said, hopefully get a lot of progress done tomorrow. I'll put the book back too. And then the last thing I worked on is Freebie Harmony by Heaven and Earth Designs. Ugh. See if I can find a cover photo. It's somewhere. Should be somewhere. Oh, here it is. What? Oh, no. I don't even know. So this is Freebie Harmony. I love it. I'm having so much fun working on it. By Heaven and Earth. It is free. Like, you can go on Heaven and Earth and download it for free. So if you want to start a project that's 300 by 522, or 520, go for it. And my goal for this month is to finish a page. That is like my Whipco goal. And I'm not as far as I want to be. But, I mean, it's not bad. This is the last page. Or the last, like, row of the page. So, you know, it's doable. It's for sure doable. So, like I said, I'm going to figure out how many stitches I got to do. And try and, like, finish. Probably try to do my best to fill in as much over here as I can, because this is a little bit more confetti than over here. Like, over here, once I get down here, it's like very little confetti. So that is my plans for tomorrow. If I get tired of these two projects, I want to pull out one of my Miras. Probably the Aphrodite Mermaid. So that's my plans. That's what I've been working on. So what I'm planning on working on for the rest of the week is obviously Freebie Harmony and Captain Claw. Let's see. My Christmas unicorn, I plan on pulling out for a nap. It's the best picture I got of it. It's by Stitch It Picasso. I also have Fox the Red from it was my New Year, New Start. I have a dragon that I want to work on, and Serene Thoughts, which was one of my starts for my birthday. So hopefully I am able to get through all of that. That'd be awesome. He's still awake. He probably hears me talking, and that's probably why he won't go down. Yeah. So I think that's everything. I mean, aside from catching up on my cereal sale and getting all of January's boxes done, I will have met all my goals aside from finish Selkie, which I kind of gave up on for the month. So I'm really pleased. Like, I kind of thought that I had overshot and that I wouldn't be able to get it done. I'm a little sad that I burnt out on Selkie, but it's alright. She'll come out again. I'm a little nervous about next month, but that's mostly because I don't know what the, like, Whipco is. Anywho, I am just rambling at this point, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. I don't know, don't subscribe, I guess. But I'd love to have you all back. So, alright. Have a great weekend, everybody. And if you're joining in on the 24 hours of cross-stitching, good luck. And let's all have fun. Bye.